Good morning, everyone. This is Tile Creek Truck back for another exciting day here on the ARK Survival Evolved Crystal Isles map. This is day number 40 of our little adventure here. And well, today I'm going to try to get down into the Arctic today. Still ain't getting no moss chomps eggs. There is a tech parasaur egg though. Let's grab that. Should be getting a bunch of moss chomps eggs. And it'd be nice to be getting a little more pteranodon eggs than what we're getting. There's a dillo egg though. Let's throw a few eggs in the refrigerator and then we're going to head up north. We don't have any fur armor yet. Because we really ain't had got no pelt off anything much. We've got a little bit, but we don't have enough to make armor. So if we get up there and we start freezing to death, we need to kill some stuff that has fur and get some stuff to make us some armor with. But let's head out, see if we can get up there today pretty quickly. Get some water buff. I'm thinking maybe there'll be some oil veins in the north, because there ain't none nowhere else that I can find anyway. So I'm going to fly up into the Arctic a little bit and see how quickly I freeze to death. And if I start freezing really fast, I'm going to have to start collecting some fur off of some animals. I've pretty much got my whole map unlocked except for the northern part of it. I guess I'll stop here in a minute and check my map real quick. Try to get some more area on the map that I haven't gotten already. And I could fly down here and grab me a water buff real quick. Try to go a little bit faster. There's a Spinosaur. But we don't have a whole lot of stamina left, so it ain't going to help us much. I'm going to fly back to my tree platform and grab a little bit more sap, I think. If I've got enough stamina to make it in one shot, I might have enough. It's going to be close, ain't it? Okay, where's my tree at? I think it's right here. Yep, right here. Let's see how much sap we've got. We've been going all night long here. I think it can only hold 20, so if you don't empty it out after you get 20, it's just gonna stay at 20. So that's why I got the chest here. I can fill this chest plumb up with sap. And every time it gets 20, let's check our map real quick here. Here's what I've got filled out on my map. I like the northern part up here, the northeastern part, and I like a spot right in the middle of the redwoods. But I'm gonna try to head up north and see how far I can get before I start freezing to death. See if I can actually spot an oil vein somewhere. Maybe kill a few dire wolves or some stuff that has fur, so I can actually make a set of fur armor. There's that Quetzal. I think that is a level 95 up there. I have seen it a few times before. We're going to head for the Arctic though. We haven't been into the Arctic, but just around the edges of it a little bit. As we get that ice cube on us when we get up in here, and we can't really go very far once we get that ice cube. I guess I need to fly a little bit low through here. I might possibly spot a oil vein somewhere up through here. herd of mammoths. Could probably tame a good mammoth at some point, but I ain't really hurting for wood. I can usually get wood pretty quickly myself. Fixing to get into the coldness here in a second. Tons of metal up here and obsidian. And a bunch of RGs going after something there. And what I'm really looking for is a oil vein. There is a allosaur pack. That's probably, I think, the first allosaurs I may have seen on this map. I don't remember for sure. Let's have a look real quick. The alpha is only a 25, and oh, there's a 150 in there. They're just stuck together. That tan one is probably the 150. That would be a great first allosaur. Might tame that later on. But I would like to have the proper kibble for it, though, if I was going to tame a 150. Could there be a spot to get oil around here? There's the ice cube. I gotta watch my health now once that pops up. And I gotta watch out for Perlovia too. That is a thing up here in the Arctic. Get up high here. Maybe there's a spot to place an oil rig up here on these mountains somewhere. Don't much think there'll be one all the way on a peak like this, but let's go up there where that blue drop is. There's the blue obelisk. We have not been to the blue obelisk. If I don't freeze out, I might try to go up there. Might try to hit to the blue obelisk today. What's the chance I can land next to this? Barely. About afraid to get off my wyvern. Afraid I'll fall here. Let's try to do this where I won't fall. And my health is going down right here. Wow, I got a medium crop plot out of that. Let's fly up toward the blue obelisk, I think. And keep an eye on my health bar. So I have lost a bunch of health already. There is a charging station, and here's the thing for the blue obelisk. Looks pretty weird looking. But I can't stay here because I am freezing to death. My health bar's down quite a bit. Let's fly up this other ridge over here on this side and see if there's any possibility we might spot a oil vein somewhere. It's not looking good. I'm about thinking there might not be none on this map. up here, but I'm thinking maybe it'll get really cold on me if I do. No, it actually warmed up a little. Let's land for a minute, get my stamina back. We've actually warmed up a little bit right here for some reason. Let's have a look at our map really quick here. We've got a little patch of the icy area opened up on there now, not much. Explore the top of this hill here, and I'm starving out. Explore the top of this hill and see if there's a chance there might be some oil deposits somewhere. Ain't looking like it, that's for sure. About as high as you can get, I think. Well, now Opolis looks like it's quite a bit higher. I was really hoping I would find a oil vein over here in the Arctic somewhere. And I am starving again. Okay, I'm up on a very high point here. And I see that Arctic spot in the back is like a big giant island all to itself back there. Haven't been back there yet. But I'm thinking I'm going to go over in that direction. It kind of looks like there might be some oil deposits over that way somewhere. I don't know. We're not freezing to death now, so we might as well go check. See a bunch of metal deposits. We'll fly right up through this mountain range over here. This is all new area to me. I've never been over here before. This looks like a really good place for gigas, but I'm getting the freezing to death thing again. There's a mammoth. And a pack of wolves. I do need fur, but I guess I'm going to wait about that. That'd be hard to take on a big pack of dire wolves. Probably put a herd on me. How far over in this way I can go before I have to leave. I know some maps have crazy cold areas that can kill you really quick. So far I haven't run into that yet. But it is cold enough to be damaging me over here, just not really fast. There's another mammoth. I'm going to try to fly over to the coast. And I am out of stam, because I'm hoping there might be some oil nodes over here somewhere. And it ain't looking like it. Check my health bar. my wyvern spine, I can see that. But my health is definitely ticking down, so I can't be out here very long. Let's fly out here to one of these little islands. Maybe there's oil veins out here somewhere. It'd be crazy to be all the way this far north to get an oil vein. I don't see nothing that even remotely looks like one. Strangely enough, I don't see no penguins or nothing. I see a T-Rex. What is a T-Rex doing over in the Arctic? That's kind of odd, ain't it? Male Rex, level 20. Pretty odd that a Rex is over here. Yeah, my health's definitely going down. I'm not going to be able to do this very long. Got the ice cube on me. This map is definitely not like any other maps because there's no oil nodes up here, or oil veins, either one, and that's usually in the Arctic. It's where all the oil nodes are. Usually just rocks sticking up that you can pick and get oil out of. But this map ain't like that, apparently. I'm gonna have to get out of the Arctic. I'm freezing to death. And I'm a little bit turned around. Which way am I going here? I think I need to be going this direction. It'd be bad to lose my way and freeze to death over here, for sure. There's a moose. Yep, just a moose. Gotta get some stamina back. A little worried about landing here. Could get Perlovia jumped. Kinda risky. Yep, I gotta get out of the Arctic. My health's almost down to half. I haven't seen no sign of an oil vein or an oil node. And I haven't seen no penguins either. You'd think these oil slicks would have some penguins around. I think I seen another T-Rex, or is that just that's that Allosaur that I seen earlier, the real high level one. I'm back into warm territory now. I can fly around a little bit slow and be a-looking. There's a rich metal deposit up here, several of them. And a saber cat guarding it. Mammoth, what level are you? If you're low level, I'm probably going to try to kill you so I can get some fur. Level 85, I think you're probably too high for me to mess with, actually. I don't want to take on a real high level one. There's a woolly rhino. Of course, I can't get my scope on it. Just a little bit too far ahead. 135, and I'm hungry again. I'm chomping through my food up here in the Arctic, ain't I? Lots of woolly rhinos, water spouts. Check this little island. Maybe there's a oil node on it or something. And I'm freezing to death again here. don't see any hint. There's an Argentavis. Any hint of a oil node anywhere. 140 female, that is a really good Argentavis. I need to, boy, I just went from being freezing to death to just warm right there. Pretty odd. Oh, where do you place the oil nodes, oil veins at? And we're freezing to death again. Check out that other Argentavis, 15. Boy, that is a pretty bad one. Diplodocuses and mammoths, obsidian all over the ground. Can you get fur from a Megaloceros? I think you probably can. Level 20, that'll be a little bit of fur. There's an Ankylosaur. 2 of them. Got just a little bit of pelt for that. Let's see what level these Ankylosaurs are. I haven't had much luck finding Ankylosaurs on this map. That is a 140. That is a much better one than I've got. Let's see what the other one is. 85. Yep, I wish I'd have found you guys before I tamed the one I got, but I'm not going to try to tame another one. They take a long time. There's a wolf pack. Can I take a wolf pack on this thing? I probably can't. Wolf packs are pretty deadly. And a scorpion. And a supply drop. I have been here before. I know I have. I remember this supply drop for sure right on this little peninsula here. So I'm just looking over area I've done been in. There's a Hyanodon saddle. I see a Bigfoot down there. I did see him. Where'd you go, Bigfoot? Well, I just want to get a level on him, but I can't spot him now. I think that was Microraptors down there, so I'm not going to land down there. There's Bigfoot, but I can't spot him through my wyvern now. Not even Bigfoot. Let's get out of here. We ain't done nothing staring at a Bigfoot. We're not going to tame no level 90s anyway, I don't reckon. And there is an Alpha Carno. Yep, an Alpha Carno chasing something through the woods. I don't want to get in the woods and get knocked off next to that. Water spout. Can't believe how easy water spouts are to find on this map, but just ain't finding no oil spouts or oil veins. What's chasing this thing? Raptor probably. There's the Quetzal up by my by my platform. What level is this guy, just to check again? I think it was a 95 or something. Yep, 95 Quetzal. These things are just too fast to kill. 85, I would never be able to kill that. Chase it all over the place. 55. Just leave those guys alone. I've looked all over the place up here and have not found a oil vein nowhere, and I keep looking anyway. I was kind of hoping there'd be one up here close to where I put my tree platform at. There could easily be one around in here, and I wouldn't see it until I got right on it, because these rocks don't even load in until you get really close to them. So I'm going to look a little bit more. They're just going to look like a white rock like that. It looks kind of streaky with black oil. I see a water vein way over yonder from here. Now Argentavius is sitting there. 25. Pachyenodons, I didn't know they'd run if I'd done the scald thing on them, but boy, they took off like scalded dogs. And of course I can't land in the water. I'm going to land on the edge of it somewhere. They ought to fix it so these guys will land in shallow water. I didn't need none of that stuff. There's some fish in here. Can I harvest fish with them? Yeah, I can get fish people. However, that is great. Yep, that is great. $130 duck. This fish is grounding itself. Sark goes after the ducks. I got some fish meat, but I'd say my wyvern will probably eat most of that before I even get back to base. And I really need to run back up by my tree platform and grab some sap before I go back anyway. Let's see, it should be right in here. I tried to put it where I could find it pretty easily. We got 40 sap now. Let's see, we could probably put some more spark powder in this. And grab up our sap and head back toward base, I guess. And we came up empty on the oil rigs again. It is 1600 hours. We still got a little bit of time. I guess I want to look around this area a little bit more. As you would think this would be a good area for oil veins. Right there's a ton of obsidian. I'm a little worried about flying around in these redwoods, so if I get jumped and lose my wyvern, I will be sad. What is that over there? Just mushrooms. I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to lose my wyvern. Only one I got. And I might fly around the edges a little bit here and see if I can spot anything. And there's just absolutely a ton of metal and obsidian. And I didn't even see the Diplodocus when I landed. I don't know what to think about oil veins. Might just not be a thing on this map. Carno. Not sure what that was down there. Probably a Diplocalis or something. Okay, let's head on back toward base, I guess. Carnos and terror birds everywhere. Yep, I'm just looking around. There's another Tech Parasaur. Let's take a look at him. I guess at the very least we get some oil. 114. Hoping to find another 180 at some point. But that'll give me a little bit of oil. Really pretty area up here. turtles. Lots of turtles. And no sign of oil. Therizino or Therizinosaur. Okay. They really intended to make it hard for you to find oil on this map, I think. What is that, a horse? I think I've spotted a horse, kind of an orange looking one. I could tame a horse. 135, that would be a pretty good one. There's another tech parasaur. Let's go check out the tech parasaur. I'm just going to get rid of all the ones that ain't high enough to tame. That's an 18, so that definitely ain't going to make it. 15 horse, and what's the other horse? 90. I don't guess I really need a horse, but that's pretty cool. Some weird looking crystal formations. I think I've probably been here already though. Looks kind of like a mountaintop I've landed on before. Parasaur. Yep, this is getting kind of boring. Me out trying to scope for an oil vein. I'm just going to have to give up on the oil vein thing and do other stuff. If I find one, I find one. If I stumble across one later on or something. Let's go try to pick up a drop. This is probably where the Spinosaurs are at over here. What did we get out of that? A Limetria saddle and some blueprints that aren't very good. Yeah, let's get back toward base. Really could use an oil vein though, but it ain't gonna happen for me today, I don't think. I do see a blue supply drop, so we're heading toward that right now. It's right in the middle of the water. Pretty sure I've got drops here before. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, another medium crop plot blueprint. I don't like that drop. I get that quite often. I think I'm going to cruise on into base and call it for today. I've just not got any more plans, and it's getting pretty late. It's going to be dark soon. And I'm already back anyway, and then I'm just going to do stuff around base during the night as usual. But anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thanks again for watching. This is Tile Creek Rock and the whole crew on Crystal Isles map, signing out.